Hi Ernesto, welcome to HCLTech.
Thank you very much. Nice being here.
Could you tell our audience a little bit about your roles and responsibility?
Sure. I basically have two hats. I lead the Global Enterprise Network Organization, and then at the same time, I represent our CTO organization for the Latin America region, which then covers, a broader scope.
That's a very diverse role. What, according to you, are some of the biggest challenges you face in your role for a sector like Latin America?
Right. Latin America is quite dynamic. It's a developed market region as well, which we're aggressively growing. Because of that, it has certain particularities, right? We as an organization are also global. Our standards, our strategy is global. But definitely then we try to understand a bit the particular necessities of the region and then take that global strategy and when needed, modify it accordingly when it makes sense to fulfill the regional, necessities. So, challenges sometimes is to find the actual sweet spot and balance right between the two. Ultimately, our objective is to facilitate, the business for them to accomplish, our goals, and then adequately advise, the business and tell them or work with them to understand what would be, the best path to move forward.
Absolutely. Network space is evolving so much with all the transformative technology hitting the market. What, according to you, are some of the trends that is evolving this particular space?
I think connectivity in general, right, is we're now getting used to be connected everywhere at any time, right? And as we provide that service, we want to make sure that we do it in the right way. And it doesn't, it has shifted as well from being on the just personal side, but also on the business side with pandemic and everything. And therefore, with the, the evolution of that technology and the necessities, how do we facilitate that connectivity? Very important as well, how we do it in a secure way, right? Because that's another maybe shift that has been happening in the environment where we not only want to make sure that the people have the right connectivity, but that they have it in a secure way. So I think that's a significant shift and evolvement. Trends as well that we see even, manufacturing or, IoT space is with 5G. How can we leverage such technology, right, to be more agile, cost effective as well. Another trend I would say is cloud adoption, internet actually generally as a transport, right? We're being very intentional on, making sure we leverage the internet as best as possible.
Could you discuss the role of networks in delivering business resilience?
Of course. We play a fundamental factor on that, right? I think for good or for bad, network and connectivity are foundational to, any, not even technical, even just whatever activity that is happening in the business. So, guaranteeing reliable connectivity for us is quite essential and for the business. And when I say reliable, it's, availability, is, performance, is, security, is also as well, cost. So, because the business evidently has requirements to be up all the time and have the ability to do transactions. But at the same time, we cannot overshoot it in the sense that we make it, almost not cost viable.
Tell us your perspective on this collaboration and partnership with HCLTech and Mondelez, and what expectations you have in future and how it's evolving.
HCLTech and Mondelez has been working together for over 10 years now. That relationship has grown. In 2014 is when we initiated by just managing a particular region. That has proved to be successful. And with that, then we have organically grown to HCL actually managing our entire global operations. That as well, has proven quite valuable, and it's something that actually has been repeated as well by other organizations, not only network, right? And when we talk about future, what we're trying to focus right now is we want to be data-driven. We want to be, scalable. We want to automate as much as possible. And HCLTech and Mondelez is partnering to make sure that we materialize that vision and working closely together, to follow the right steps to achieve that objective. That journey actually started a couple of years ago. We have made significant, progress, and we're quite confident that together we're going to be, leading the industry.